it's not that, it is that bad. If you were in my shoes going through all of this, you would be like, what the fuck? And these people, they have a good way of making you think it's a game. They have a good way of making you think it's a fucking game. It's not a game. People are pure evil. And that's what they do. They keep you around long enough to, or follow you around long enough. I guess there's so many different tactics and ways each certain group can go about it.
Just what the hell is going on here?
You're being hunted. The cages, the soldier, all of us. We're all brought here for the same purpose. This planet is a game preserve. And we're the game.
They sit there and they taunt me all the time. I can't even go out in public anymore without having somebody follow me, without seeing a line of fucking 3 white cars going in front of me from some intersection, passing me from some way.
See, they learn quick, they adapt. They develop a whole new set of skills. They come back the next season in threes, always in threes. Their armor might have changed, or their weapons have changed, or their tactics have changed.
So, let me keep going here. So, and let's also look at, when you look at a lot of these places, let me go back. I'm not talking bad about this organization right here, because they're not, you know, I don't think they're even in this area. But look at all the white cars. You see like one back in the very, very back. Like you can't hardly see, but 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another one here. 5, a little white dot there. 6, 7, 8, 9. And then when you look at some of these people's cars, they all look kind of, not these right here, but a couple here in the front. I think all these, like 4 right here, they all look alike. You know, they all look alike. And if you look at their partners, if you were to go through Citizen Score's partners, I guarantee we would find places that have a lot of white vehicles. And I was at a place recently, and I'm not accusing them, but I was being followed by people with white vehicles. So I started investigating. And there was one of their partners. They had a parking lot filled, and I actually have a video about it. It's filled with white cars, but none of their tags matched to the people that were following me. So you have we got a big movement going on here in this country, and just a lot of community engagement going on. A lot of these people, they have good intentions, and some of them know. They know what they're doing is wrong. They're thinking all about sustainability, helping the community. But the thing about it is, we're still going to have, we're always going to have millions of people that are not in the best shape financially. I've known people that have had good paying jobs and then have lost it all. What are we going to do? Gang stalk them because it's good for the community?
They sit there and they taunt me all the time. I can't even go out in public anymore without having somebody follow me, without seeing a line of fucking 3 white cars going in front of me from some intersection, passing me from some way.
I have a video here, and I'm not accusing no one of nothing. You know, a lot of my videos you see a lot of white cars, and this is just to give you an idea of how deep this thing can get with cars. And the day that I went there was hardly any white cars. I went there a day prior and noticed this place, and I didn't think nothing of it. And then something told me to go back. This is before I found out about Citizen Score, and I had passed by them one day, and there was a ton of white cars. Like, what is all this? So I started being followed by white cars, but found out that at that time on their website, they were considered associate members. See, now you see these white vehicles. Yeah. Now you see, I said there was like 40 of them last time I went by. There was like this lane, the other lane. I mean, it was like 40 vehicles. So that's just to give people an idea that if you piss these gang stalkers off, they can go and use their friends, and their friends are gonna be good people, probably just thinking they're protecting the public and watching a bad person. But the truth is that they're really violating the law.
Sitting on the streets with a sign, trying to get some fucking money. Anyway, that conversation went on for about 10 minutes. This guy was linking arthritis going from your joints and into your brain. It gives you paranoid psychosis, and you know, weed is responsible for all this shit. Now this is, look at that sign in behind me right now. This is where I guarantee that fucker was from. All right, tell me that's not a swastika, hey? With the Windows colors on it, like, that's a fucking swastika, bro. Anyway, this is where they tried to bring me. After they tried to kill me at that homeless shelter, the crisis center here, this is where they tried to bring me. And I got an eerie feeling these people sounded like cops. I was brought here by a mental health professional, accompanied with a police officer dressed in civilian clothing with a full belt on, guns, the whole 9 yards. And when I got here, they were talking to me like fucking robots, man. If I looked around the room, she'd start screaming at me, "Why are you looking around?" Like, holy fuck. I said something moved in my peripheral vision, and my eyes moved towards it. Like, fuck, man. And, yeah, they cleared out the whole fucking facility while they were interviewing me, man. It seemed really fucking weird. And like, I'll take my chances on the streets, like. Anyway, that guy thinks weed's an hallucinogenic drug. I told him, like, it's just a different opinion, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, is one religion delusional and the other schizophrenic for having different ideas? Well, no. I said, well, why is this political opinion, like, what the fuck? Are you hearing voices in your head? That's what they keep saying to me now. Every time I confront, like, some bad cops. Now, are you hearing voices in your head? Are you hearing voices in your head? Like, why would they just approach me and assume I'm hearing voices in my head? Like, there's a lot of weird fucking shit. Fucking, I'm not going to get into it, because if they look at it, I'll get into it later. Like, when you walk by some stores, and there's, like, things at the traffic lights, the fucking walk, sign, walk, sign. Like, only when I'm walking with my sign do I ever hear that shit. It's fucking weird, like. Anyway, that, in my opinion, that was another fucking Nazi fucking psychological expert, man, trying to walk me into the gates of fucking hell again. Like, who knows what the fuck's in this place, bro? Like, holy fuck, man. Every day, something new, like, you know what I mean? Tell a guy I'm homeless and bum a smoke for him, I'm a fucking freeloader. Like, he snarls. Like. Anyway, I'm used to it. You just gotta, anybody else getting targeted like this, just stay calm. Don't fly off the handle, because then, well, you got a mental problem, you need help. Like, have you been taking your medication? Like, have you been smoking weed today? Like, what the fuck, man? Anyway, that's what it's like to have a different fucking opinion in Stephen Harper's Brand New Canada. You get fucking retards like this telling you weed's an hallucinogenic drug. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Peace. Yeah, we're still here at the Assertive Community Treatment Team, which is also the same symbol for the mental health shit in North Bay. I want to show you these vehicles. I want to show you who the worst fucking trolls are in North Bay. White SUVs that look just like that. That church spotter is on the move. Now we're going to stalk him. Shall we?